Hello to my Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, happy full moon. Happy full moon. We are in the full moon phase. If you're watching this video on the 11th, this video is for the 12th through the 19th, but happy full moon. The number 11 is a master number. We know that is a master number. So it's a call to kind of get off the fence and step into the light, meaning you're enlightened. So the moon is illuminated enough for you to be enlightened of where you're going, where you are appreciated and not where you all are tolerated. Okay, that's you and everybody else, not just Aquarius, right? So I'm talking to you, my cross watchers. So wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart, right? Wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart, we're going to kind of sort of walk through karmic lessons via the alphabet. Okay, via the alphabet. That's going to really help you kind of narrow down some things so you all can get your notepads out. You know, I don't do any gatekeeping over here at all. So I try to educate those of you all who like to be educated with just information, like to just empower yourselves with information. The number 12 means that you have selected a life of service and being invested in education on every level, from physical to spiritual. Number 12 also means that you're highly creative and must be able to express yourself. It means that you are naturally affectionate and loving, and you strive to make the world a better place in which to live. Number 12 also means that you may need to give up something in order to achieve the knowledge and wisdom that you seek. So remember, you carry a knowingness. You all are the I know sign. You carry a knowingness within you, so you look within. But look within when you're seeking a solution. So when you focus on expanding your spiritual and intuitive education, you reap success and experience happiness. So wherever you see the number 12 in any form, number 12 through 1 and 2, 3 and 8, 4 and 8, 5 and 7, 6 and 6, 7 and 5, 8 and 4, 9 and 3, 1, 2 and 9. However, it comes back to the number 12. That is a sign from source. So that's what that means. That's the light side of 12. Let's get into it. All right, Aquarius, let's get right into it. Let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Let's see. Intention. Close out the cycle in love. Close out any cycles that you have in love. All cycles, you're closing those cycles out in love. See the smile right here? Yeah, you're closing out cycles in love. All cycles. Always in love. Always in agape love, right? You move from your heart chakra. So no matter what, you're closing out cycles in love. So as we get closer, we're already in the full moon phase, right? So more things are coming to light. More things are coming to light. You're finding out a lot of things. More things are coming to light. And so no matter what, you're closing out cycles in love. Let's get a number for you. Let's get a number for you. A lot of things have been done to keep people energetically tied to people. If you all remember last year, if you've been with me for quite some time, last year was the number 8, right? The year 8, 2024 was the year 8. And 8 is a karmic number, right? So the karmic, it would be like something unresolved within yourself, like something, anything unresolved within yourself. Like let's say you're an overgiver, right? You may have given something way too many times, maybe overthought something. That could be something karmic. The source told you, gave you an instant something, and source said you overthought something. You overgave. Maybe source told you, hey, leave the job, and you just stayed there until something bad happened, or source says stop doing something. You just kept going and going and going, like you just couldn't stop yourself from just over giving, right? So anyway, so it's saying you're going to close out a cycle in love. Closing out a cycle in love. Anyway, all right, 000. So universe abundance. So the universe abundantly supports you. So the force of love is around. Okay. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today. Did this card come out before for you all? This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today, so creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. So visualize the power of the universe flowing into your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. So draw another card knowing that the next message will amplify by this energy. Okay, so let's pull another one. Alrighty. Close out the cycle in love. Love, 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 love. We see that color violet there. So somebody is definitely unified, right? So we're talking about the crown chakra, right? The crown chakra, right? So you know what the crown chakra means, that crown chakra, right? Divine connection. So we got 300,000, right? So divine connection, the mind, body, and spirit unite. So your angels acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right now. So the unity of your mind, body, and spirit creates a conduit for spirit messages. So sit in meditation with your hands on your third eye chakra, the center of your forehead right now. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I trust in my abilities. Something big is happening for you all. So this color green connects us with the heart chakra. And I was about to say that too before so you're already in your higher selves, Aquarius, right? So we have 300,000 here. Then number 3 connects you with, your, looks like lips when you look to the side. Like the number 3 is like somebody is inspiring more people than you realize, right? So you really, really want to stay focused. You really, really, really want to stay focused. That number 3 is a very, well, all numbers are very powerful. I know you say that a lot. Number 3 is a very powerful number. Just in general, not just, it's a very powerful number. So it's threes are highly creative, action-oriented, truthful, and radiate with joy, right? So somebody is in a really, really good space, right? You're already vibrating on a high frequency, but the image of 3 is too wide open. So you can bring it closer here. Just sit it on top of this deck here. 3 is 2 wide open half circles facing to the left, gathering inspiration from the past and remolding it to manifest a new creation. 3s are born to inspire. So you're delightful. You motivate others through your passionate enthusiasm, happiness, positive mindset, optimistic attitude. 3s love defending the underdog, and are advocates for animals. 3s thrive when they can travel, being with others, seeing the world, going through journeys, going on journeys. Wakes up their innate creativity and yearning for independence. 3s have higher education. It's important for 3s. Makes you feel a part of higher ideals and philosophies. You cherish that. You won't succumb to moodiness or depression, or you can easily forgive themselves as well as forgiving others, right? So you have a, like I said, this color green. So I said there's some green stones over there, green and pink stones right there, connecting you with the heart chakra, and of course this connects you with the color violet, which is the connecting you with the crown chakra. Couldn't get the word crown out right. So let's see what's in your reading. Aquarius. Let's see what's in your reading. Yeah. And I'm going to help you with, like I said, the year 8 was a karmic. 8 is a karmic number. And so you want to make sure you close out any, maybe like, and then we have 5 zeros right here. 5 and 3 is 8. So that's you want to close out any karmic relationships within yourself of just over giving thought to anything about closing out. You don't want to tie yourself to other people's karma, anything that they have unresolved. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say for instance, anybody that you stay connected to that's still connected to other people who have unresolved issues. So for example, let's say for instance you have 2 friends, right? And one of those friends, you just say, okay, you all are no longer friends. That's just an acquaintance. They've been demoted to acquaintance. Maybe they've done something to you that you just realized, you know what, that just doesn't work anymore. But you have that one friend in the middle that you kind of should have been on the fence with. You almost feel like you have to filter whatever you say, because you can't control what they go back and say. You can't tell them about a promotion you got. You can't tell them anything, because they still in contact with this other friend. And so you're having to make an executive decision to just say you're going to have to detach from them too, because they still in contact. They still connected to that energy, right? You're just closing out the cycle in love. Sometimes it's just as, that could have been, they still connected to energies that for you, you're realizing being connected to them has still indirectly being connected to a karmic. So, all right, let's get it. Yeah. So that you can move on from past disappointments. So somebody may be bringing you some information that's just disappointing for you, just like, wow, this is the thing that somebody did to manipulate somebody just to keep you connected to them. But it's bringing you to a whole new level of emotional maturity. Yeah. Here's a page of pentacles here. In order for somebody to feel like they can get a new lease. Somebody was manipulated in order for them to get a new lease. Right? A soulmate. Somebody manipulated somebody in a way, something that they had to do for money in order for them to get a whole new, to move, to get a lease on something. Right? Two energies put somebody up to something who is a soulmate to you in order for them to get a new lease. Right? On one hand, Aquarius, for you, energetically, just gonna let you know that you are that energy soulmate, because they're gonna tell you something. It's gonna let you know that you have a kindred spirit of yours, because you may have physically felt an emotion. It's like when you hear people say they could be in two different geographical locations, somebody could have been on another continent and you could have felt something that they were going through. Like if they took a test or whatever and they didn't pass the test, right? You were anxiously waiting for them to, call you to say, did you pass the test? Did you pass the test? Did you pass? Did you pass? And they didn't call you. And you think, okay, you got a feeling. You're not trying to be negative, but got a feeling that maybe, okay, you're trying to keep your vibrations high. You just wait for them to call you and let you know something, right? So on that regard, you're going to say, okay, you'll just wait for them to tell you like what's going on. But anyway, justice is in your favor. Something happened. Justice is in your favor. Something has been going on behind the scenes, but something is over now. And you're on the rebirth side of something, but something has been going on, like 8 hours a day. Something has been going on 8 hours a day in order for the price that somebody had to pay in order to have a lease. Somebody had to, in order for them to have a lease, for an apartment or a lease for a car or something has been going on 8 hours a day in order for them to move. Right? Source is saying to you, and they were bullied. They were bullied by somebody. They were bullied by two energies. But something is now over. Somebody finally decided to move on, and something was just heartbreaking for you. Like I said, you have a divine connection to something. You're closing out the cycle in love. You're not judging anybody. Right? Especially you're not judging anybody who was being bullied, because now these two energies are under judgment. These two energies are under judgment for bullying someone, especially this master manipulator here. Yeah. Here's the so you're just grateful that something is behind you. You're grateful that something is behind you, right? And you and somebody can finally put the past behind you. You and somebody can finally put the past behind you. Yeah. Because these snakes did not get away with anything. These energies try to project something onto someone by saying that you're a snake, that you got away with something, that you were responsible for something that they know you weren't responsible for. Right? Energy vampires. Something you were having a nightmare about. This is another thing that you know when you know that you're a member of a soul community, like your soul mate, soul tribe. That's how like people know who you found in terms of your love interest, your best friend, like a soul, like a kindred spirit, because soulmates don't always end up in romantic relationships. They don't always end up in romantic. Your sister, brother, your cousin, somebody could be soul energies, right? But somebody was around a bunch of energy vampires, you know, so something is a win for you. So you won something. Yeah, you won something. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, you won something. People were intentionally trying to keep you out of something, that was going on generationally. Something has been going on generationally. And you're very, very close to something coming. And people were lying about you behind your back, you know, lying to people, but lying about you behind your back. Basically saying you were involved in something that was obviously a lie. You were probably being set up, you know, all kinds of stuff that was going on. But having people jump into conclusions about you, but something was going on generationally, and somebody was obsessed with lying about you. There's an obsession going on here. Quite a few obsessions going on with you, right? Yeah. So there was a team, you know, like I said, put together. Somebody that was lied to about you, all Aquarius, was a part of a team that they did not know what they were a part of. They felt, first of all, they were manipulated. That's first and foremost. That's as everybody can be manipulated, emotionally manipulated, by master manipulators here. Looking at your cards here. All master manipulators have to do is find that thing that manipulates you, and anybody can be manipulated at any given time. Anybody can be manipulated. They catch you at a certain point at your life. You go through a divorce, somebody can catch you at that low point in your life. You sad about, let's say you put 20, 30 years into a marriage, and all of a sudden somebody snatched the plug out the wall and say they come home one day and say they don't want to be married to you anymore. All of a sudden they can catch you at a low point, right? Somebody physically dies. Might catch, you know, death in any form can throw people out of alignment, right? But somebody or somebody moves away, or and people just can't get their bearings and try. But something has been going on generationally for a long time, you know, Aquarius, but something was going on behind closed doors for 8 hours a day that was making somebody feel like they was hitting a jackpot. But energies have not gotten away with something, right? Somebody made an impulsive decision, jumped to some conclusions, but some energies have not gotten away with some stuff, right? Here we have expansion for you, right, on the horizon, right? You have been on your throne praying for energies to come out of survival mode for a long time. This is a Three of Wands here. Been praying for energies to come out of survival mode for a long time. So you found your star. This is your North Node, right? So you're highly intuitive. You know how to tap into your water, meaning your living water source inside of you. You know how to tap into water source inside of you, right? These energies, whoever these energies are, and I don't know who I'm talking to, this is a general reading to take on the resonance with you. You have a universe abundance and divine connection with the divine inside of you, creator inside of you. That's why you're closing out cycles in love, Aquarius. And you're not obsessed you know, with anything, because anybody can get, just like these energies right here, generationally, can get caught up, jumping to conclusions about stuff, manipulated by certain organizations and groups and this kind of stuff too. Because nobody's gotten away with anything, right? Is a devil. Yeah. People get chained to the devil, meaning chained to a particular mindset, a belief system, right? Carnal mindset. Somebody take pictures. Some people are obsessed. So looking at your cards here, Aquarius, when I look at the Judgment card and the Death card, what's disappointing for you all is that somebody was in a relationship with somebody who thought who assumed that they were your soulmate, just so we're crystal clear, but you were in a relationship with a bully. Two bullies who assumed that you were their soulmate. If they were really your soulmate, they would not have done what they did to you, because they would have known that that would have been something, would have caused you nightmares, which would have caused them nightmares. So you're dealing with some people who were sharks, emotional sharks, no emotions, no feelings, nothing behind their eyes, right? That's absolutely not a soulmate. So you're dealing with soulless energies, right? Who's saying that, who lied and said that you were their soulmate and such, and oh God, how am I going to do something without Aquarius and blah 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 blah, right? So, but these energies knew who the other side of the star would be, the sun, right? Not necessarily that you have a son. Some of you all could have daughter, son, niece, nephew, whoever would be like light in your life, like that they would lie to, right? Here we have the Knight. So source is saying stay focused. Who would say something to you disrespectful? This is Knight, so it's something real dark to you that you would stop talking to, because somebody says something to you dark, like somebody says to you, Aquarius, you're stupid, right? You're the I know sign. You all may just cut them right off. Somebody knows exactly what to say to you just to cut people off, right? And that's what some energies wanted to happen, for somebody to say something to you, for you to just cut them off, right? So you're grateful. You're in a posture of gratitude. You're going to be in a posture of gratitude right now while you're watching this video. While you're watching this video, that you're in a posture of gratitude right now. And you watch this video. Because time is relative. Time is relative. Yeah. I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. Not being limited by bullies. People who try to bully you and trying to restrict you and someone else. That's what these energies was trying to do, restrict you and someone else, by saying you all were mentally, you know, unstable, those kind of things, which again is heartbreaking to you and someone else, right? Disappointing and heartbreaking to you and someone else, right? Trying to, you know, by keeping people. So you had a message that somebody was just basically in between two salamanders, going through a rebirth, hearing all kinds of lies constantly, lies, right? About you, right? But they also found their star as well, their North Star as well, right? Constantly hearing lies, talking about you behind your back. Right, so what happened was, looking at your cards, is that people started looking at you, like putting cameras. This is all this water here. Water is reflective, right? But these energies were projecting lies onto you about themselves. So people started watching. People started watching. Cameras around you, recording the conversations. You were talking to people, they were recording conversations, listening to stuff. Excuse me, all kinds of things, Aquarius, about you, right? Yeah. Because energies were obsessed, literally obsessed with you and someone else, right? So I see money coming across your path. Learn how to be conservative with your money, right? People got a chance to see something from a higher frequency. Really got a chance to see something from a higher frequency. So close out the cycle in love. You've done your shadow work. You have done your shadow work. So I don't know what kind of businesses you all have. You're a light high priestess. So you got the dark thing here and the light here, right here, right? Light and dark here. So someone is definitely very fair-minded, highly intuitive. I see you creating something new here. These energies have not gotten away with whatever they think they gotten away with, Aquarius, at all. They have not gotten away with whatever they gotten away with. You know, as far as someone who was an open book. Somebody was definitely in survival mode, you know, feeling like they were on eggshells, you know, just wanting to get some rest. Just wanting to get some rest from energies who were trying to disrupt their peace, right? So something is closed out. So you'll be able to defend your decision to move on from something without coming across as defensive. Like I said, closing out the cycle in love. So yeah, it's a win for you. So some of you all may be at a crossroad, but here's the 8 of Wands here. So I definitely feel like a karmic bond is broken. Karmic bond is broken, right? You have the whole world in front of you, all Aquarius, but a karmic bond is broken. And when we talk about these karmic bonds, these karmic lessons here, karmic lessons are revealed by the missing energy in your name and represented by missing letters, right? So there are 9 possible karmic lessons, right? So this may be new to somebody to learn these things. And so again, I don't gatekeep on my channel at all. So I want you all to learn, right? So you all can take notes if you like. You can take notes if you like. So lesson 1, missing letters: A as in alpha, J as in Juliet, S as in Sierra. You will learn to stand up for yourself and promote yourself. Your lesson is independence and taking initiative. Lesson 2, missing letters: B as in Bravo, K as in Kilo, and then T as in Tango. You will learn patience, cooperation, and to be more tactful and diplomatic. Your karmic lesson will be to learn to be sensitive towards other people's feelings and play well on a team. And again, these could be missing letters from ex-friends, ex-family, whoever you, or who was excommunicated out of your life. When you look at it, it's like, okay, are you still tied to people's energetic? Sometimes it's not as easy as just ripping the plug out of the wall and saying, okay, this person cussed me out, I'm gonna stop talking to them or whatever. Sometimes it's because other people cannot detach themselves from, for whatever reason, they can't detach themselves from other energies. So you may have to say, you're going to detach yourself from them, right? And just get on your throne and pray that they come out of this survival mode mindset, because it's something that they need to learn too, right? Lesson 3, missing letters: C, L, U. C as in Charlie, L as in Lima, U as in uniform. This lesson will teach the value of self-love and how to not be too serious or self-critical. You will be tested in areas of communication and imagination and learn to practice joy and optimism. Lesson 4, missing letters: D, M, V. D as in Delta, M as in Mike, V as in Victor. If you are missing lesson 4, you will struggle to stay organized. You need to build foundation and learn discipline in order to avoid scattering your energies. Procrastination is often an issue. Lesson 5, missing E, N, W. E in echo, as in echo, N as in November, W as in whiskey. You will learn to embrace change and new experiences. Your lesson is to find some adventure in your life and overcome your fears by having faith in the universal plan. Lesson 6, missing F-O-X. F as in Foxtrot, O as in Oscar, X as in X-ray. You face major commitment issues and have difficulty showing emotion. You dodge responsibility and must work to establish sincere, vulnerable relationships. There may be family scars that require resolution or forgiveness. Lesson 7, missing letters G, P, Y. G as in golf, P, Papa, Y as in Yankee. You must learn the lesson of authenticity and seek spiritual enlightenment. You may struggle with learning in school. Stick with it in order to specialize and perfect your talents. And then lesson 8, missing HQZ. Right? So H is hotel, Q as in Quebec, and Z as in Zulu. Right? Your lesson is in managing money, both through an abundance and a lack of wealth. You will learn how to handle your resources, better tolerate authority figures, and accept the advice of others. And then lesson 9, missing I and R. I in India, as in India, and R as in Romeo. You lack humanitarianism and will learn to be more compassionate, understanding, and tolerant. You will be forced to sacrifice a personal ambition to the good of all. You will learn the importance of community and forgiveness. Now, some people will walk away with knowledge and use it for evil, Aquarius. Some people will walk away with knowledge and use it for good, right? So, and I understand that when I'm sharing information with you all. Some people will watch this, some cross watchers will watch this video and go right into, that's what's wrong with you, right? They'll look at it and say, oh, yeah, that's what's wrong with Aquarius. But some people will take it as an opportunity to look at themselves and go, okay, those are some things that I need to work on within myself. And maybe I need to look at self, and I need to break that karmic bond within myself. And that's something I need to look at with myself. However you use the information is there, however you want to use it. Okay, however you want to use it. But looking at your cards here, Aquarius, somebody knew exactly what to tell somebody to say to you that would be disappointing and heartbreaking for you and for someone else. The reason why there's so much water in the cards is because the things that replace water, we know that the living water inside of us would be considered as source, right? The thing that gives you joy, because we're talking about sacral chakra, the things that give you, it's the creator, it's creativity, water. Water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. The number 7, this is the devil in the minor arcana. We know that the snake, this connects with a kundalini experience or a spiritual awakening here, is when you move on from something. Some people look at it as like, oh, that person's a snake, they got away with, or some people look at it as like, okay, somebody has outgrown any particular environment and they have moved on. So it's always duality, however you look at things, moving on from something. The goal was to get you to move on from something, Aquarius, so that something could be done to someone or people that you love. That was the goal, to get you to move on, so that something could be done to people that you love. Again, you're closing out the cycle in love. You found your star. Other people have found their star, North Node. And so you're closing out the cycle in love. And other people were team you. We're definitely team you. Sources bringing back some kind of physical evidence of something to you, all Aquarius. But make no mistake about it, the lies that were told on you, there were other people around watching you to see if any of those lies were true, about you. A lot of things were done. I'm looking at the cards here, just counting up the numbers, just like a calculator in my mind with the numbers here, just adding things up here, that could cause you and other people to lament. But again, you're operating from the highest frequency of love, right? From the highest frequency of love. All right, let's close it out. All right. Guidance. So when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Yeah. I know a lot of you all, like I said before, will never go back. Like I was going to say last year, in the year of 2024, I kept trying to tell people, unless you're new to my channel, I kept telling people that this is the year of purge. Like, This is your people were going to keep you energetically tied to you by any means necessary. I kept saying it. People would think, okay, I talked about the movie Purge. And I think even like on Amazon Prime, they kept it was either that or Netflix. They kept the movie popped up for a short period of time. Like the different parts of the movie kept popped up for a short period of time. Showing people that there are some people who were in their mind, they were like, they were going to keep you in a karmic cycle by any means necessary, because everybody knew this was the year of nine, death, rebirth. The what was concealed was going to be revealed in this year. That's the awakening. Like you are awakened, you're breaking karmic cycles within yourself. The overgiving person is gone. You're not the person you used to be. That is gone. You discover things about yourselves. And not only that, Source is so gracious that this first new moon that we had in Cancer is the symbol is a crab shell. It's a feminine energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So that gave everybody an opportunity to go back into hermit mode. And that double creativity gave you everybody an opportunity to go into your crab shell, to go and create. It's like a levee broke of creativity. Go create. Write a book, go write a song, go create as much as you can. Like it's like all of this water rushing, like the levee broke of creativity. But there are other people who use that time to create chaos and confusion. And so now that we're here we're in this full moon in Leo. Leo and Cancers are the only two signs that are not ruled by planets. Again, you're focusing on, and Leo's energy is directed outward, the sunlight. Now you're going where you're appreciated and not where you're tolerated. So again, this is going for some of you all. You are energetically, you won't have a choice. Again, here we go, another opportunity to completely cut ties. Completely cut ties with this overthinking, overgiving. I'm not really sure. Somebody broke my heart. Like, release it. Release it, Aquarius. Release it. Some of these energies have done so much stuff to you all. I'm not sure what else. Yeah. Learn how to, like you said, learn how to adapt. Learn how to adapt. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to tell somebody. Like, for real, learn how to adapt to just cutting ties, because some of these karmics are not ready to give you all up. They're not ready, and they are still, some of your karmics are still connected to their karmic family relationships that have been mistreating you all for years. They're still connected to karmic friends that have been mistreating you all for years. I don't know how else to say. They're still connected to karmic colleagues have been mistreating you all for years, and y'all are still like, y'all cannot pull out that sword. Find out what your moon sign is. Learn how to break up that fixed energy and learn how to pour into yourselves. You all are incredibly smart sign. And I would say this to any zodiac sign. So it's not just for my Aquarius. It's just that these cards came out for you all. It's just that these cards came out for you all. So, but the devil is in the detail, right? Intention without surrender can be a fast path for delusion. Yeah. Use this right here to dream bigger. Yeah, some of y'all are still connected to karmics who still believe that y'all can somehow make some things work still. I don't know. Like, some of y'all are still in this, well, I give it another chance. If I'm still nice to people, they want to. It's showing you who was this? It was an artist that said this in an interview. This artist said, how many times do you give a person an opportunity to show you that they hate you? Like, how many opportunities do you give a person an opportunity to show you that they hate you? Like, I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find an interview, and I'm gonna put it down below. It's like that they don't like you or that they hate you or something like that. I want to say, I think it was an artist that said it. Like, how many times did somebody give somebody opportunities to hurt you? Like, how many opportunities do you keep giving people? Right? Write a gratitude list. Put together a gratitude list. I don't know, maybe somebody's just addicted to pain, like addicted to just having a heartbreak. This is not a music video where you just running through the rain and just like, you know, hair swinging around. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, Source is saying, close out the cycle in love. Close out the cycle in love. You have found your star. That's your north node. You know, get some rest. You know, move on from these energies. But it's two energies that just, they are just committed to just hurting you. There's two types of energies that are just committed to hurting you all, and to keep thinking that you're going to stay connected to it, like you're taking the high road. I don't know what people think the high road means, Aquarius. And I'm not saying this with any judgment whatsoever, so please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I really want you all to live your best lives and understand it. That's why I'm going to try to share these like these letters with everybody, like to help, to try to help other people. Again, some people will take the information and use it as like, okay, you're educating yourselves and you're going to arm yourself and just use it in a positive way. And some people will use it for negative. I mean, it's however you take the information and use it. But that's what I have for you. You all are divinely connected. You have universal abundance. People know it. And again, I would say this, and this is for you wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart. So it's not just your sun sign, just so we're crystal clear. So your Aquarius could be in your 10th house. It could be your 11th. It could be in your first house. It could be your moon sign, your rising, your Venus. It doesn't have to be your sun sign. But this, take what resonates with you. Take what resonates with you. You know, take what resonates with you all. But come out of this karmic relationship with yourselves. Please put together your gratitude list. You're just grateful that that you have found your north node, and that other people are finding their north node, and that that's what you have in common with people. That's what you have in common with people. When people find their north node, like you found your north node, their stories are very similar to yours. That's what you want to find you have in common with people, not the trauma bonding stories, like the ones that you had. Like what these are very similar stories. People have these very similar same stories. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. But again, the devil is in the details. The devil is in the details. And that's what I mean by like chained to the devil. Is like some people feel like literally, y'all will start seeing certain things on social media. Like I saw and it's supposed to be sort of like comedic. I saw this guy post something. It was supposed to be like a comedy thing, but I saw this guy post something like what did he say? He said his girlfriend broke up with him, and he knows that she likes to search through like certain types of like clothing magazines or whatever. So he became a model for the clothing magazine. It was supposed to be like comedic, but some people take it to the extreme of like not wanting to cut cords with people. They literally take it to the extreme, like go apply for jobs where their exes work, you know, break into people's computer, anything to stay energetically tied to people. Sources like none of that stuff is cute when you're trying to cut cords and move on from people. So this right here is, like I said, for some people, these energies were trying to get you and somebody restricted. This is serious. This is very, very serious. And so somebody needs to start taking this stuff seriously. Like the stuff is not cute. It's not cute. You can be delusional if you want to, but something it's not cute. The devil is in the details. Somebody is taking it very seriously that they feel like you all are together forever. Like y'all are energetically tied. So I hope y'all take it seriously and break these karmic ties with yourself. So instead of some energy saying, gosh, you know what? They jumped to some conclusions about you. They didn't know that you were high vibrational. They didn't know that you were, you know, some energy just judged you prematurely and did not know, maybe what they know, how you were going to evolve. Like people don't give people a chance to evolve to their higher selves. I don't know what the situation is, Aquarius. I'm only reading the cards, so take only what resonates with you. But Please protect your energy. And again, I would tell you this, if whatever sign, it doesn't matter what your sign is, but please protect your energy. You got to see things from a higher frequency. All right? Bye.